10-year-old boys' room. Boys only. Danger. Oh, no girls allowed in here. Wonder when that rule changes. It is pretty tidy though. I did that. One thing I couldn't tidy was the hole in the wall. Look at it. The evidence is everywhere. Miniature basketball. Yep. Basketball hoop on the back of the door. Yep. And of course there's the hole. Big enough for rodents and about the same size as a 10-year-old me, I reckon. Now, a hole like that that's gone right through the wall, you can't really patch with a filling compound and a scraper. Those filling compounds, they're good for patches that are about 40 millimetres and no more than 2 or 3 millimetres deep. Any more than that, and your filling compounds, well, they start to shrink a lot and they're very hard to finish nicely. If you've got big patches, especially like this one, that big, you're best off going with plaster. For patching plaster, you might have all the necessary items that you do need in your garage already, or you can go out and pick up a rapid repair kit like this one. Now inside, you'll find you get 2 little squares of plaster. You get some rapid patch repair powder that you need to mix up with water. You want to make this about toothpaste consistency. You got a scraper. It is plastic. If you've got your own metal scraper, that's probably better, but this will do the job. And a sanding block. Too easy. Now, first job is to grab your square, put it up over the top of the hole and trace around it. That gives you an area to cut out. Then you cut it out. Now you could go old school, use one of these wallboard saws. They work like this. You just go in and out like that until you've punched a hole and then cut, away. Or the multi-tool, I know which I'd prefer. Now, what you want to make sure is that behind here, you haven't got pipes or power. Pretty important to check for that. Now look, there's no power points here. I'm pretty right with power. But still feel around inside. You can even break a bit of that out. Like that. Just so you can get your fingers in. Oh, hello! It's a water pipe. There is a bathroom next door, so you want to consider things like that. I'm going to miss that water pipe. It's about 30 mil behind the face of the board, so I'm just going to stay really shallow. If you're really nervous, do the whole thing by hand. You'll feel it before you cut through it. Oh, hello, look at that. I've got my stud just down here. That's going to act as backing on one side of the patch. And well, there's my pipe, unscathed, beautifully. Now, I still want backing on the other side of this patch, top and bottom. That is what one of these squares of plaster is for. Just use half a cup of this stuff. That'll be enough to give you a bit of glue on this board that'll then stick it to the inside of your plaster wall. Now, a good tip to make sure that your patch stays flat is just to run a knife on the outside edge of your plasterboard. It just takes the furry paper off the edge and gives you a nice sharp edge all the way around. That way when you are setting plaster over the top, that furry paper doesn't stick up through the job and look pretty ordinary. I've left this for about 2 hours now. That's plenty. Could have left it for 4, could have left it overnight. Not too much now. You can always add more water. Toothpaste is what we're after. Let's see how we go. Fill that joint. I've given it a light sand, wiped it down with a damp cloth just to take the dust off. Now I'm mixing up coat number 2. Now you start with full pressure. As you get to the patch, ease off a little bit and then press back down. Well, that's pretty good. I mean, I'm no plasterer, but all you need is to go from nothing to a millimetre, maybe 2 at the absolute most, and then back to nothing again. It's just about adding pressure, taking it off and adding it back again as you go through the patch. Do that one way, then the other, and then leave it. Even if it is a little bit messy, you can tidy that up with sandpaper and a second coat later if you need to. There's no rush. Now if you like what you've seen, thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. And subscribe to get free DIY fun and tips for maintenance at your place.